Olá, bem-vindo. Eu estou aqui com Tifenn Dano Kwan, Chief Marketing Officer da SAP Ariba. How are you, Tifenn?
I'm very well, thank you, Marcelo.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you, likewise.
Tifenn, what is purpose?
Purpose is about making a difference. At least this is the way I interpret this. Think about when you're a kid, oftentimes your parent asks you, what do you want to do when you grow up? And people start coming with various ideas depending on their age. They want to be doctors, they want to be attorneys, archaeologists, and all. But deep down, when they think about what they want to do, they probably think about how they want to contribute to the world. And when you're young, you don't think about how much money you're going to make. You think about what you're going to do to either help be in service of others or accomplish something that is going to make you proud or your parents proud or your community proud. But I think that deep down, the real definition of the value of purpose is to make a difference for yourself, make a difference for your community, and also ultimately make a difference in the world.
And why is purpose now so important for companies worldwide?
You know, when companies measure their impact in the world, usually what they do is they start looking at two lines. They look at the top line and they look at the bottom line. That's simple finance, right? And the more profitable they are, then the more successful they are. This has worked for as long as global trade was created and for as long as we could record the profits of companies. But nowadays, this is not enough. Open the newspapers, click online, look at the news. We know that nowadays companies have a bigger role to play on the international platform. If it's only to make a profit, they will no longer be able to recruit the new generations. New generations, Generation Z or generations called the millennials, they think beyond just making a profit. They want to make a difference. They want to be purposeful. So companies naturally have to think about it. How companies can be purposeful so that their own employees can achieve their own goals. I really deeply believe in this. And in fact, actually, when you recruit new people in companies, it feels today that you recruit them, but they also recruit you. And one of the key aspects of it is that they really look for companies who make a difference, who help improve people's lives, make a difference in the world, whether it's from an economic, human, or people impact perspective. So the reason it's important for companies is first because it helps attract the new talent is very sensitive to it. But it is also for a simple fact. We've seen the world being, I would say, impacted by dramatic economic growth, shifts in environment, and the sense of global responsibility is growing to a point where now the United Nations have set global compact goals that a lot of companies in the world are following very, very closely. 17 compact goals that companies around the world are set to really follow. And they, I would say, mirror those goals themselves and start creating deeper partnerships to really address those global goals. And they are around people, they're around the economy, they're around communities. So it's not enough for companies to just make a profit. Companies also need to make a difference.
You have been traveling all around the world, and you know that global trading is going to be impacted by purpose and also by technology platforms.
Yeah.
How do you think that developing regions like Latin America can take advantage of this new movement, so to say, to make better and to be purpose-driven?
This is a great question, Marcelo. I really believe that the concept of global trade has to be based on purposeful global trade. Not just from a profit standpoint, but also really thinking about how everything connects together. People, processes, technology at the service of a greater goal and a greater purpose. And I do believe that if each global regions take advantage of this concept, connect each other with the technologies, the processes, they can be really at the forefront of how business is going to be done moving forward. So whether it's global business, whether it's work itself being done in companies, I think is going to be critical. It's wonderful to see a movement happening here in Latin America to really be at the forefront, to serve as a catalyst, as an example around the world.
Thank you so much. Very nice.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.